Diddy's former assistant, Fonzworth Bentley, has come forward with some shocking details about Diddy's parties, and it seems some of our favorite celebrities might be involved. Apparently, the authorities aren't just investigating Diddy, they could be looking into his celebrity friends as well. Fonzworth is willing to testify about what he saw. For years, people have wondered where Fonzworth disappeared to, and now, with the stories he's sharing, it's becoming clear why he stayed quiet. Rumors about Diddy's wild parties have been around for a long time, but Fonzworth says they were even wilder than we thought. Fonzworth Bentley witnessed some shocking things at Diddy's parties, far crazier than what we've heard. Now, he's ready to reveal everything, and the details are intense. The drama surrounding Diddy has been building for the past 10 or 11 months, and just when we think it can't get any worse, a new twist emerges. We've all heard rumors about the wild parties, but until Cassie spoke up, no one had openly shared what really happened behind closed doors. Now, that's changing as more details are coming to light. Fonzworth Bentley just dropped some shocking revelations about what he witnessed while working for Diddy, and it's wild. To start, Fonzworth said his role went far beyond being Diddy's assistant, as Diddy once claimed. He was Diddy's stylist, teaching him how to act and present himself, more like a lifestyle coach. Fonzworth also hinted at a deeper and more uncomfortable situation between him and Diddy, given other claims from people like Lil Rod. It's raising questions about why Diddy often seems to have these kinds of situations with young men around him. Let's not even get started on the drama involving Diddy and Usher, because that's a whole other story. Right now, we're focusing on the hot tea Fonzworth Bentley is spilling. Fonzworth first caught everyone's attention in the early 2000s when he started working as Diddy's assistant. People were obsessed with him, his style was impeccable, and he had a unique charm. It turns out Diddy didn't just hire him to run errands and get coffee. Fonzworth was brought on as a wardrobe stylist because Diddy needed a major image makeover. This was right after Diddy was acquitted of charges from the infamous nightclub incident with his then-girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez. Diddy's then-girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez, and his artist, Shine, were involved in that infamous nightclub incident. Shine got a 10-year sentence, and rumors were swirling that Diddy might go to jail too. Though Diddy beat the case, his public image took a major hit, with people criticizing him everywhere. That's when Fonzworth stepped in, revamping Diddy's style and helping him clean up his image. He had Diddy looking sharp in no time. Around this period, Diddy also changed his name from Puff Daddy to P. Diddy. Even now, some of his enemies, like 50 Cent, still call him Puffy just to annoy him. Meanwhile, Fonzworth was working hard behind the scenes, transforming Diddy's public persona. You probably remember that iconic photo of Fonzworth Bentley walking around with Diddy, holding an umbrella for him. That image is still memorable today. Thanks to Fonzworth's influence, Diddy's image began to improve, and people eventually stopped focusing on why he needed a reputation makeover in the first place. Fonzworth wasn't just coasting through his time with Diddy, he was sharp and saw the opportunity to learn. He studied how Diddy ran his business and used those lessons to advance his own career. He became so close to Diddy's circle that they gave him the nickname Fonzworth Bentley, though his real name is Derek Watkins. Gene Deal spoke about how this nickname came about, and this is what he said.
So Tony De Niro was like, yo, we gotta think of a name for you, man. And if you're gonna be his personal assistant and slash butler slash umbrella carrier, whatever you gonna do, you understand? We gotta think of a name for you. We're gonna try to make you like Bentley or either Fonzworth or either Bentley. You gotta be, you gotta have that kind of persona. You gotta dress all the time, be neat, and the whole 9 yards. And then the dude, Derek, was playing with him like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know how to do that. I could be over the top. He was acting like that. You know what I'm saying? I could be over the top. So he was saying that. And the dude, Tony De Niro, said, we gotta figure out a name for you, man. It's gotta be on the level of, those characters. He said, you gotta be like Fonzworth, you gotta be like Bentley. He said, we're just gonna call you Fonzworth Bentley. And he said, I like it. And they start calling him that.
Keep in mind that Diddy isn't really known for helping the careers of people in his circle. For example, he held onto his artists' music masters for years and only returned them when he really needed to clean up his public image. Diddy has a reputation for looking out for himself first, rather than boosting those around him. Even Diddy's own sons, King Combs and Justin, haven't had solid rap careers, despite their dad being one of the biggest producers in Hollywood. Diddy tends to focus on himself, but Fonzworth Bentley was an exception. Once he got connected with Diddy, it was like he had a VIP pass to the music industry. He landed features on major rap albums, including Day Band's Too Hot for TV in 2002, and even appeared on Outkast's 2003 skit Good Day. Good Sir from Speakerbox X The Love Below Fonzworth kept making big moves, scoring a cameo in Kanye West's The New Workout Plan video. Things only got better from there. He co-wrote several tracks on Kanye's Ye's album, including some certified hits. Fonzworth co-wrote hit tracks like On-Site Black Skinhead, I Am a God, and Hold My Liquor. He was also involved in Obama's iconic 2008 Yes We Can campaign, making him unstoppable at that point. But just when his career was taking off, Fonzworth suddenly left the industry, moved to Atlanta, got married, and settled into a quiet life away from Hollywood. Now, I know many people prefer a private life over fame, but it seems Fonzworth was not one of those folks. He had chased his dreams for so long, only to walk away just as he was finally making it. Something doesn't add up there. Fonzworth has now broken his silence and revealed the real reason he left. Allegedly, Diddy was making him his. Fonzworth got tired of living that way. Honestly, I wish I could say this is shocking, but with all the crazy stories about Diddy we've heard lately, it just fits into the madness. According to Fonzworth, Diddy was allegedly forcing him to be his in a way similar to what he supposedly did with other young men who looked up to him. That's not all. Fonzworth claims he witnessed many activities at Diddy's infamous parties, and let's just say they were very ninsfa. From the stories he's telling, it sounds like the authorities still don't even know half of what really went on at the Red Abbey when the stuff we've already heard is wild. So can you imagine what else might be hiding behind those closed doors? I can't even imagine what else might be hiding behind those closed doors. Honestly, I don't want to think about it. According to Fonzworth, the final straw for him was when Diddy allegedly planned to pass him around to his industry friends, which he referred to as the Lil Rod treatment. That's when Fonzworth decided he had enough. He left Diddy and the Hollywood scene behind, choosing to move to Atlanta to protect his peace and start a family away from all the madness. Interestingly, Jaguar Wright also shared her thoughts, saying that Diddy had basically made Fonzworth his. This suggests there's a lot more to this story than what we see on the surface.
Let me ask you this. What do you think Diddy and Fonzworth Bentley's real relationship was?
Master.
Jaguar also claims that Fonz's marriage was his way of trying to heal from the trauma of being forced into being Diddy because he had to do the Freakoff.
So you think he was Diddy's?
Absolutely. He was too complicit and he was too compliant. And he just disappeared. He disappeared faster than Mace did. When Mace ran from Diddy, you could see the trailer just fire from his footsteps as he ran.
That is
to
true.
The church. But I don't understand why people don't ask why. People, oh yeah, he gone. Oh, okay. Nobody bothered to ask why. Why doesn't anybody ever want to know why?
To put it in perspective, the feds are digging really deep into Diddy. They managed to pull Fonzworth in for testimony. Even though he hasn't worked for Diddy in a long time, Fonzworth still has all the information and evidence, and he's more than willing to spill the tea on the celebrity guests who attended Diddy's parties. Unlike most others who are cooperating with the authorities to get plea deals, Fonzworth is not snitching to save self because he wasn't involved in any conspiracy. He reportedly just wants Diddy and his celebrity friends to face the consequences of their actions and seeks justice for what he experienced, that Diddy allegedly put him through while he worked for him. Fans seem to support Fonzworth, saying that if he testifies, it could be the end for Diddy. It seems like whenever something bad comes out about him, he changes his name. Now he goes by Brother Love. Many are shocked that he isn't in prison yet, with some hoping he ends up behind bars alongside R. Kelly. It's also strange that people referred to Diddy's assistant as the man's instead of using terms like personal assistant or butler. Do you believe Fonzworth's side of the story, or do you think he's just seeking attention? Let me know your thoughts.